Well, hello. Good morning. Thank you very much for being here on a Friday. We got, we got some business to take care of. Spider in Space is not first any longer. Murph Cleese is first, and Manly Fish Bro with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Incredibly generous of you. It's my big splurge for this pay period. It is payday. It's a Friday once again. Have you guys seen that Twitter account? That's all that's in my head when I wake up on a Friday. I don't know if they haven't tweeted out today's date, so it's not actually officially Friday. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It is not David Lynch. Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd. Hang on, let me see this. It's somebody who's a pretty good... It's somebody who's a pretty good David Lynch impersonator. But this is not David Lynch. But every Friday, they tweet out the exact date. So this is last week's. I don't think they've put up today's.
It's January 21, 2022. And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again. It's January 20.
One of my favorite Twitter accounts. It is just David Lynch saying, "It's a Friday once again. If you can believe it." Give them a follow. At some point, they'll officially confirm that it's Friday. So that's the energy we got this morning. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Murph is in the middle of serious business this morning. There is some Cyberpunk to be played. Manly Fish Bro just got paid. That is fantastic. I'm on the monthly pay gang, and so that's a little weird, to be honest. I kind of miss it used to be like every 2 weeks, and I had a payday steadily every 2 weeks. Then when I got into the university system, which I'm not technically part of the university system anymore, but we're sort of like university system adjacent, I switched to getting paid every month, and that's a trip, man. Like, when you go from getting cash on the regular every couple of weeks, and then you're like, wait, I have to wait until the end of the month. That's a hard adjust. We got there. We did it. And what's funny is both my wife and I, both of us, our pay is once per month. So it's like we get one lump sum for 30 days, and then we've just got to stick with it and make sure we stay in the lines until we get the next pay bump. So that's been, I'll admit that was a harder adjustment when we started doing that than it is now. Now it's just like second nature. But every once in a while I remember those days where I was like, oh yeah, every couple of weeks. Or some people get paid every week. Why is that not standard? Now that I'm thinking about it. Why is there not one thing, weekly seems best, right? I don't know. I guess you could make arguments for every pay style, but yeah, some people are, I guess, just I guess it depends on the business? Why, I'm just picturing how people arrive at that decision where it's we're going to pay people every month, we're going to pay people every week, we're going to pay people every couple of weeks. Why are they different? Why? Having to bill all my students individually is weird. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because of your setup, yeah, absolutely. So so you've got individual revenue streams based off of every individual client that you have, right? That is interesting. And you've got to generate official invoices because you're an official business entity. It is monthly, but then it comes in weird staggered waves because of individual variants. Some of them pay it immediately, some wait until their first day of classes. Oh wow, even weirder. So yeah. So do you... I would imagine you have to build up a big chunk of a buffer almost, because that's a lot of if there's one thing that personal finances are not great with, it is that it's that variability, right? Oh, and the college pays me every 3 weeks for some reason. Every 3 weeks? That's the first time I've heard every 3. Wow. Wow. So, I mean, on the plus side, you're constantly getting, well, not constantly, but you're often getting like small infusions of cash, but at the same time, it's coming in so many different parts. That would be a little weird to get used to. But I suppose it's like anything else. It's like what I was talking about. It's like, you know, one big sum at the end of the month, or dozens of micro infusions of, you know, this is my whole income. These are all the parts of it. I imagine, like, well, you live in Canada, so your tax situation is probably a lot easier than here in the States. Our tax situation is messed up because, like, nobody knows how to pay their taxes. Like, in the US, the government knows exactly what you owe them, but they don't tell you. So that way we can have to pay either a third-party tax entity to do our taxes for us, or buy some stupid software. And there's literally been lobbying bodies to make sure that stays the way that it is. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty mega dumb. The timing works out a little strange when the bills are due. There's enough that's come in to pay it, and then about halfway through the month, it's like, where did this money come from? As the college and the other students pay. Also, international students pay via PayPal, so I cash that out once a month and often forget that it's there. Canadian taxes are similar, except I think the software is free. Yeah, we passed a thing a while ago that said that the taxes have to be, like, if you're below a certain tax bracket, they begrudgingly offer you a free package, which is, like, very much stripped down. So, ain't it great? Ain't it great how people can just lobby lawmakers to make things harder for people just so they can sell a product to a solution that they themselves continue to create? Okay, let's return to the dog race. Okay, now why do I not have any sound? We definitely... Oh, I did the same thing yesterday. Because I start watching the game over here. We did the same thing yesterday. Streamer, you should understand how your setup works. Okay, there we go. Alright. We gotta fight this dumb magician. So what we discovered is if he puts us in the box too quickly, oops, or if he puts us in the box too many times, we just insta-die, or it does some damage to us, and that's, I guess, what happened last time. He has, like, weird windows of time where we've got to attack him. Oh, we gotta suplex him, no! Okay. So what we gotta look for is, towards the end of the fight, I think what he does is he's got this charge up attack that he does, and I think he releases a bird or something, and then that's what puts us in the box. Like, I can't get the visual down for what he does to put us in the box that's that basically like unblockable attack, and that is what killed us. Because unblockable attacks are super fun to deal with. Hey, he's also going to start messing with our camera again. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, come on, bro. I also started smack talking how easy this boss is, and this first phase is so easy, but then, like, when he gets to the end phases, I cannot figure out what he's doing. Also, this stuff is the worst. Legit the worst thing. Ah, god! Get up, Travis! Why are we doing this? Okay, that's the bird that he releases, and I don't know if that's the attack that I have to watch out for. Let's see what you're made of. Somebody pointed out the sound design in this game is like very repetitive, and now when I'm listening to it, it's like they recorded 4 lines for the bosses, and even for Travis, like when you get hit. Just like... Oh man, he does not stay stunned like that for long. I would love to have suplexed him, but I can't do it. Oh, we gotta... There we go. At least he gives me a broad window to charge my beam saber. Come on. Come on. You know I know your secrets, magician.
Check it out.
Come on, Magic Man. Oh, Murph, I gotta ask. So you're on a new playthrough of Cyberpunk. What path are you taking? And did you start playing Cyberpunk right after talking to Simon last night? Like, well, guess it's time to play Cyberpunk again.
You're finished.
Ah, Nomad Origin, Nomad, yep. That is, I took, everything there that you listed is what I did except for the ending. I picked the different ending. Corpo and both of the other 2 endings. Okay, this is, I don't know if I'm supposed to block this or if I'm supposed to... This is straight up what killed me. We gotta watch our health here because I think last time this did some damage. I mean, I assume whatever just happened in that box is violent enough. Corpo Arasaka ending still my favorite, although it will not make you feel good. I think that's going to be my next one. Because I think I'm going to roll a Corpo V. Because I did male V Nomad. I think I'm going to do Corpo female V and try to do the Corpo ending. Because I'm in it for the lore. Was I supposed to... I think I'm supposed to hit him before that window. What do you want? Okay, this is the loop that I got into last time. Yeah, that's what everybody says, that the... Not to take anything away from the male V, but apparently the female V is just so much better, which is, you know, very Mass Effect.
Travis.
I hate this fight. What? This is so stupid. All right. You win, I guess. Okay. I'm now actually annoyed at the magician fight. I'm now actually very annoyed at this fight. This is so stupid. Okay.
Watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
And he didn't even become vulnerable after that big attack. I gotta tell you, this is an era of video game design that I think I'm actually kind of glad got left behind. The whole idea that there is only a certain window of time with which you can damage the boss. I get what they're doing, but I don't like it. And it's actually why, even though Dark Souls is like maybe even just a little bit too tough for me normally, like I respect it, and why I kind of want to get into it. Because when the boss kicks your butt, it did legitimately kick your butt. This guy didn't kick my butt, he just put me in a box and insta-won. This is not... This does not feel super great to lose to. Also, I think I'm just getting a little bit reckless because I'm starting to get bored with this fight. Because the first couple of phases are super easy. as I said before, and I just need to get him to this last phase and figure out what I'm missing. I'm pretty sure what I need to do is hit him earlier. I think I'm too far away from him. Chat finally works. Good morning. Hey, how you doing, KR Jukum? What's up, dude?
It's magic.
What did you have to do to get your chat to work? Did you have to, since this is an Amazon product, did you have to reach out to Mr. Bezos, Esquire, who is currently orbiting the Earth at a velocity of 500,000 kilometers per second per minute? Because most of those, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you complain about Twitch, they all go to Papa Bezos. He might have a $1 billion, but he's too cheap to hire tech support. Imagine.
Check it out.
Guy, become vulnerable, please. How you doing this morning?
Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out. We're battling one of the I believe it's either Siegfried or Roy sans Tiger. And this is the worst magic show. He did more damage to, oh no. Oh no. Last 3 streams I couldn't chat. Really? That's really weird. Like, were you trying to get to it on the website? Or like via the app? That's turbo weird. Twitch being Twitch, I guess.
Check it out.
Okay, there's just windows of time where I should be able to hit this guy, and I'm not doing it.
Check it out.
Huh. That's really weird. Have you had that problem in any other channels, or is it just my channel? That's really weird.
Watch this.
Okay, I really don't like this guy.
It's magic.
God. This has to be the worst. Just yours, it was odd. Really weird. Really, really weird. We do not have as much health as I would like. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. This run might be scuffed.
Watch this.
I would really love it if I was not upside down for pretty much most of this fight. Oh my god. We had such a good first fight against this guy, and now he's, yeah. Oh no. This is not where I thought this Friday was gonna go. I thought I was gonna log in. I thought, because it's a Friday, once again. I thought we were gonna have a nice, easy battle against, also that lasts way too long. Oh man. I think I kind of want to let him kill me. I wish there was just a reset on some of these bosses. Also, he has legit killed me at least 2 times. Hang on. Wonk. Wonk. Pretty sure 7 is correct. If anybody knows differently, let me know. Chance of death, though, on this one is nigh 100%. I know you're supposed to have faith in yourself. I do not have faith. Okay.
Welcome to the nightmare.
Okay, we are just wailing on him. What is going on? He's locked into a loop where he's trying to do the same thing over and over again? Hello?
Now that is entertainment.
See, I couldn't stop him. I couldn't stop him from doing the thing. Hello? Yeah, if he kills me again here, we are legit looking up how to beat him, because this is stupid.
Nightmare. Assistant.
Did I just not get out of the box? Is it just a random chance? What is happening here?
Carefully. Resistance.
I might try one more time legit, but this is getting to be really bad. Also, does he put us in there with a bomb? Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I just didn't waggle it. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to be right here, sir. So anyway, if you've not seen this fight before, KR Jukum, this guy's a jerk.
It's showtime.
He's gonna put us in the box again. I believe it does a little bit of damage every time. We're probably dead here, if I had to guess. Okay, no corpse. Okay, so it's completely independent of your health. You just have to win the minigame, I guess? Maybe I just wasn't winning the minigame?
Welcome to the night. To the death. Don't change that dial.
Okay, I have no idea what was happening. I have no idea why I lost. Okay, come on, we're doing it, We killed him. We did it. We freaking did it! Oh, GG easy. Oh my god.
Lights, I can't see shit. Oh, how am I supposed to perform in total darkness? Hit the lights. Hurry up. I can't see. It's dark. I'm surrounded by darkness.
Alright, let's see what this does. Incredible. Alright, that's the magician fight. So I still don't know. I think what was happening was I was probably just failing the minigame, and I wonder if it was every time it showed up on the left Joy-Con and I'm supposed to do this. I'm faster doing... This is going to sound bad. I'm faster with the right arm than I am with the left arm. That's what did it. Oh my god.
The name is Travis Touchdown. Thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show.
I would also like to thank you for coming this evening. As a result, Travis Touchdown is now ranked 4th place.
And the show will go on. I hope to see you all again soon. And have a good night.
Oh boy. What a lovely date, you know, right? You go in, you take a show, you take in a show, you see some magic, you murder. They kissed, you guys. They kissed. Aww. Romance. What started with a relationship with her hating his guts and just wanting to sell him bathwater has become something more meaningful. How wonderful is that? Harvey Volodarsky. Get out of here, Harvey. Get out of here. It is now Travis Touchdown. All right, here we go. Here we go. Also, I realized I just... I can't spell. So for a while it said Murphocells instead of Murphicles. Sorry about that, Murph. With your first... Sorry, is this your first time in chat? Murphocells? How do you say that? We've just created your alter ego. When you play Dead Cells, that's what your stream title has to be.
Hi, this is Diane from Beefhead Videos. We're calling to let you know that the video you returned was a copy of one of our video titles. The best of raunchy amateur interviews too? You didn't seem to copy the whole tape, though. It ended 2 minutes into the middle of the first interview. Anyway, please be sure to return the original tape you borrowed. Thank you.
Imagine being the person writing
Good morning,
those.
Mr. Touchdown. Are you on the throne again? Please wire us the money now.
God, every message from them gets more and more direct. It's just like, yeah, whatever, give us the money. This is clearly an extortion racket. Clearly. Travis Touchdown does not know that he's just murdering people. And they're asking him to pay for it. We just saved here, so we're going to save here again. Can you imagine if that was just like a reverse assassination gig? Where this whole time they're just getting him to kill these people and to pay for it? Can you imagine? It's like, yeah, whatever, Travis. Give us the money. Give us the money, Lebowski. Mendoza. Okay, we got a new part-time job. All right, what is left in Santa Destroy that we have not done? We've picked up trash. We've delivered coconuts. We have filled gas pumps. We've cleaned graffiti. So this is officially rank 4. So we have ranks 3, 2, and 1 left. If I remember this game correctly, because like I said, it has been... I played this game like when it came out. I don't know if we do all 3 rank fights. Like, I don't know if the traditional structure of the game holds up to this point. Like, I don't know if we have to raise money. I think when we get to the top 3, I kind of wonder if it's, like, kind of on like Donkey Kong, because I think stuff starts going off the rails. I cannot remember what the specific plot points are, but I know there's some stuff that starts happening that starts to format break it, because even me, someone who's kind of an apologist for the format of this game, because I understand what they're doing, like, by this point, if you're just playing this game casually and not, like, hanging out with friends while you're streaming, you're like, Jesus, how many more jobs do I have to do? I think they get you to that point, and then I think there's some relief, but I can't be sure about that. And the way this board is laid out leads me to believe that, well, there might be 2 different... It's 3, 3, 3. Right? It could theoretically, so there might be jobs 7, 8, and 9. I don't know. Capture the escaped cats. Use some foxtail grass to attract cats' attention. Literally herding cats. I did not see that one coming. We have meddled in just about everything else, so let's go find some cats, I guess. Let's go.
This joke is for you. Don't forget.
Let's go herd some kitty cats. Come here, kitty cat. I'm Travis Touchdown. I'm here for the cats. Head to the client point marked on the map. All right. Okay. Find some foxtail grass. Herd some cats. Will this be as lucrative as pumping gas? The high bar in this game is gas station attendant. Best job in Santa Destroy so far. If herding cats can be on that level, we might be onto something. Also, remember when shrubbery looked like this in video games? Just a solid brick and then textures. Like, oh man, we've come so far. Meow, I don't really understand the unspoken rules of Santa Destroy. Try to think a little more like a cat. Meow. Gotta find those cats before they get busy. I love meow cats. Is this guy okay? I go crazy when one of the cuties gets out. If you like cats too, then lend me a helping paw. Video games did really give us a false impression of how many houses would have solid shrubbery like that. That's just a thing that comes with houses, right? You get the big old rectangle shrubbery. It also, because it's a rectangle, it doesn't require maintenance, right? Capture the cats that have fled into the town. Use some foxtail grass to attract their attention. Also, this video game specifically is giving the impression that jobs are readily apparent, pay a fair wage, and are easy to come by. Okay, so it's a combination of motion controls, I guess? Alright, this kitty, you a kitty? The way Travis says meow is super weird, by the way. I'm gonna try to turn it up. Listen to where he says meow to the cat. And meow. That's creepy. Okay, come on, cat. Come on. Do the thing. He just says meow. Like, that's really weird. Also, I am a big fan of the meow meow that is in the upper left-hand side of the screen. Meow. Okay, so far, herding cats is the most adorable minigame. It may not be the most profitable, but it makes my heart the happiest, and on a Friday, that's what matters. Meow. I feel like I need to isolate that meow sound. I need to get a Travis Touchdown meow in the clear and get that on a soundboard. Meow. What game is this? It's called No More Heroes. It was put out in about somewhere between 2006, 2008, I think, for the Nintendo Wii. It is shockingly a lot of things. It's shockingly bizarre. It is really bloody when it gets right down to it. It's $20 on the Switch right now. They remastered it and put it on the Switch because the third one in the series just came out. So there are actually 3 of these. And this is just the very first one. I played this way back in the day, and I hadn't played it since. And so I'm playing it for the podcast because I thought everybody should know what this game is. It's so bizarre. I kind of describe it as like, you know, Kill Bill with some Star Wars flavor. And again, the idea of it is, the entire plot is, we are Travis Touchdown, the guy who decides to become the #1 assassin in the world, all so that he can sleep with the hot girl. That is his entire character motivation. We did pretty good on finding all these kitty cats. Okay, that's 13. That's not bad. Okay, let's see what our payday is. Yeah, it's, I don't know, do you have a Switch? I almost called you by your first name, but I have a policy to call people only by their username. Because some people do not like to be doxxed. 39,000 is not bad. That's not bad. Something a little shadier. No, you don't. I think it's on PC also, if you're interested. It might be on Steam, although maybe not. I don't know. Or there's always emulation. I think Nintendo Wii stuff is actually pretty easy to emulate these days. I had actually considered, there's actually a really cool third-party like mod basically for the Metroid Prime trilogy that allows you to play Metroid Prime with mouse and keyboard controls. I think it's called Prime Hack. And I'd considered doing that, although I don't have an ISO of the... Ironically enough, I have the disc downstairs. I have the Metroid Prime Trilogy Wii disc, but you need an ISO of it to run Prime Hack. And I don't have ready access to a good CD drive here to make an ISO, and apparently making ISOs of like console games is specifically kind of hard, so I have to do more research before I can do that. Why do I not have Assassination Gig 13 and 14? Okay. Struggle against all odds, kill all targets, all other details will be a nice surprise. Reward, it's a secret. Workplace rounding by... Okay, you've got my attention. Let's go. Let's go.
May you find your paper card?
It's a secret. Okay, let's do that. Let's do what that thing says. Hello? Ting, 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 ping, 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 ting. There's my heat turning on. Ting, ting, ting. Check the point on the map. Yeah, for sure number 2 you do, Murph. Because I've got the box right here. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. Travis looks a little bit more intense in this one. I'll make that bigger. But that's the second one. I've not played it at all, so I don't know how it plays out. But the third one, I believe he's still the protagonist as well. Try playing Descent. Oh. Like the original, like the OG Descent? Descent was one of those games that, because when I was a kid, my relationship with video games was a little weird because I didn't really have access to stuff. My first PC was like a Windows 95, like late 95 PC. So Descent was one of those games that actually Mad Mardigan, who you've met, K.R. Jookum, I went over to his house and played Descent, and it blew my mind. Like, that was one of those games because, like, you could go down, you could go up, you could, like, all the vertices of movement and stuff. Plus, it's like a, you know, it's a ship game. Yeah, right. That was, I've got very fond memories of that game. Synapse is here too. Synapse, good morning. Synapse, my old friend. I was just telling K.R. Jookum, who you can probably figure out who that is, Synapse, that I almost called him by his first name, but I have a policy not to dox anybody, so I call everybody by their username, which does feel weird because Synapse and I go way, way back. Synapse, good morning. Descent was the weird vector No, it didn't have vector graphics. Descent was, it ran on the Doom engine, like the original Doom. But you were in the cockpit of a ship and you were flying through tunnels, and the tunnels went up, down, left, right. Also, Spider is here. Okay, so today's the day of the interview. Good morning and good luck with your assassin business. Good morning and good luck with your assassinating your job interview, Spider. I hope it goes very, 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 very well. You got this. Just remember, be yourself. Everybody would be stupid not to hire a spider in space. If you have the option to hire a spider in space, you always do it. You know, be you, you can't lose. You got this.
3, 2.
And the good luck on the assassination business, I appreciate and will probably... Oh no, it's upside down again. Why do video games do this? I just got out of this boss fight that made me fight the boss that did this, and now the game's like, hey buddy, how about you fight a bunch of bad guys upside down? My spleen! We got 2 for 1. Hey, 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 hey. Stab him. Hey, stab him. There we go. Hey, Cavey's here. Cavey, good morning. All the friendos are here. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, when I started doing this in the morning, I did not know if folks would be around for it or like to hang out in the morning, but I have really been getting a kick out of it. Hopefully you guys have too. This is really fun. I don't know what I'm going to do next week, but I know I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to do 5 days a week. So what I wanted to do with this was to try to figure out what the best days were to stream in the morning. Hey, there we go. So next week I think I'm going to try just like a few. Although to be honest... Oh, we did it. With 43 seconds to spare. I got this big frog in my throat. Holy cow. Something to do while working from home. Hating working from home lately, so this is a good distraction. Yeah, I'm actually going to go into the office a little bit later today. There is a reason for me to be there, but it's one of those things where I am basically you can go into the office provided there's not too many people and there's some rules behind it, but I know exactly what you're talking about, Synapse. It's like that whole sometimes it's nice to just have a change of scenery, and like having had the same scenery for a really long period of time, gets to you after a while. I get it. Do they let you at all go into the office if you want to, or is it still pretty much strictly work from home? Like, you cannot go in if you don't want to. Or you cannot go in even if you want to. Ranking. We're getting there. That was probably... Was that a bigger payday than pumping gas? I feel like it was. I'll be honest, all these other side missions... I don't know if I want to do those. These optional side missions. You know what I need to do? I need to go check and see if... There's a lot of optional stuff I haven't done. Like, apparently there's a collect-a-thon where you can go find these, like, Foursquare balls, basically, and bring them to the drunk dude in the bar. I don't think I've looked for any of those. What I really need to do, though, is find the dock and see if there's more Beam Saber upgrades. You can come in as much or as little as you like. Campus holds 3,500 people. That is a big campus. Yeah, you're maybe the 40th or so person in the building. Yeah. I kind of wonder long term if some of those really big campuses are going to start to like slim down, right? Because I think, already there's probably a bunch of people who used to go there every day who are just like, no, I want to work from home. Because like that's what Hills did. That's what my wife did. Hills, you know her. She's like 100% work from home now. I think she has not changed her status though, so she gets to keep a desk. Yeah, a lot of competitors have already sold off their HQs. Yeah, that's, well, because, for a company that makes a lot of sense, right? They look at it and they're like, that's a huge amount of rent that we're paying, heating, cooling that we're providing for like nobody. So, it becomes harder and harder to ignore that, I think. Okay, we don't have a new Beam Saber, but we have new parts. What do these parts do? Another power up. That's good. And more energy. So we are both more powerful and energy conscious again. All right. Sick. Okay, time to get the kids to school. Engage the cloaking device. Say hi to the kiddo and the family. We may have to talk soon too and get everybody together again. That would be a good time. My kids have been talking about the last trip we took to your guys' place. Have a good lurk. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, remember all that money that we gained that got us closer to the next title bout? The money is gone. And it's gone. That's fine. We just got to get out there and hustle again. I think I'm going to figure out, or I'm going to see what that last side gig is. I would imagine, yeah, pretty much any like admin style job. Do you think those are going to come back, KR Jukum? Do you think like when this is all over, do you think they're going to try to bring the admin folks back, or do you think they're going to be work from home permanently? Because that seems to depend a lot on like different companies. Like if your management is like, we don't care how the work is done, just if you're salaried employees, cool, as long as you're getting your work done, things are fine. Then usually most people get to stay work from home. But there's a lot of people out there who are kind of old school who are like, I can't see you, I don't know if you're working or not.
Why you come here?
Looks outside. Pitiful amount of snow. Bet I won't work today. Were you supposed to get more Manly Fish, bro? Some days, listen, there's a dusting of snow. I can't work like this. We only have had one really good snowfall this entire winter. It's been really weird. And it's still hanging around, although it's supposed to get a lot warmer these next couple of days. The graffiti one. Do I do the graffiti one again? Just to try to get a better rank? I wonder if that's what unlocks the more... fuck it. We're gonna go to the gas station. We're gonna pump some gas.
But you won't never drink out on you.
A pitiful amount of snow. Manly Fish Bro looks at snow. Pathetic. Can you do no better than this, snow? Right. Okay, we're gonna pump gas and then we're gonna do the other assassination mission because we don't actually have another side job to do, like I thought we did. Do-do-do-do-do, Travis touchdown, just driving motorcycles. So we got Assassins number 3, 2, and 1. Before that, we got to make the money. I'll be really curious to see what happens next in the game because, like I was saying before, I recall, and this could be, it's actually shocking how little of this game I actually remember. But what I remember of this game is as you get towards the end game, it sort of goes off the rails. I don't know. I don't want to say it's like a boss rush, but I want to say that this what I'm doing right here might be the last of like the side questy stuff or the side job BS that I have to do. Which explains why we're doing the most of it. Because I got to raise a lot of money, apparently. So now we're just going to pump some gas. What do you think gas pumping pays in Santa Destroy? Would you be surprised to know it's over $30,000 for 3 minutes of work? Would that surprise you? Listen, even though there's a high chance of murder in Santa Destroy, I'm just saying I kind of want to move there because I would pump gas for 3 minutes for 30 cars for $39,000. Except I screwed that one up, so I don't get paid for that one. You don't see them coming back. Oh, Montreal. One in Chicago for the US, one in Montreal for the Canada side. That's crazy how, if you think about like the history of the railroad and like how much infrastructure they had out there and like how many people they employed. Because, you know, grew up in a railroad town that was no longer a railroad town. It's crazy that they're able to consolidate that much. But like the logistics of that stuff and automation and all those different things, like, I mean, it's pretty incredible what they can do with rail shipping.
Yes.
Hopefully they're treating you well. Do you guys have, if you don't mind me asking, KR Jukum, do you guys have union rep? Are you guys union? A union shop, I guess? I know that helps a lot too. Sometimes. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Got some protections that way. Or, you know, I don't know how you feel about it. I would assume it's good. As somebody who does not work for a unionized anything.
Yes.
Definitely wasn't supposed to be this bad. And the weather here usually calls for apocalypse snow. And it misses us completely. Oh, you guys have a weather bubble too. That happens to us all the time, Manly Fish Bro. So there's we're in a town that has an ag, like it's basically a university that focuses on ag and science and technology, specifically engineering. We also historically happen to be one of the places where key components for the atom bomb for World War II was constructed. So that has led to all sorts of joking conspiracy theories that there's some sort of secret tech in our town that has a weather shield that protects us from all kinds of like stuff. Because it feels like not only is it winter, but it's like summer. Like a lot of times if there's something big headed our way, almost always, like it'll go all around us. Like you can see it on the radar and it's really like it'll either split and do this, or to like be all the way around us 360 degrees, but it'll be doing like nothing in our town. It's so weird. Yeah, this is still the most lucrative job we have. We filled 27 cars in 3 minutes and we got $54,000. I think there's got to be some sort of like scale that like once you reach a certain threshold of cars, every car after that must be like exponential. Murph is technically in a union and they suck. I did not know this. You're just like, are they just like ineffective? Like, do they just not really like do anything? I work out of a truck solo and I love it. That would be okay. So as someone who really needs some like time to myself to recharge, I could get down with that. I've actually said that to my wife a couple of times where it's like, because she's not that way. She's like, I don't understand how people, you know, can drive that many miles and like just be on their own all the time. And I turned to her and I was like, you mean people like me who would probably absolutely love that? And she was like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, you could do that. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that'd be all right. Like I could get down with that. You know how many books on tape I would listen to? Not to mention, I actually kind of find driving just in and of itself, just like driving, kind of therapeutic. So that is that's cool that that you dig it. You got to find something that you like. They're useful for getting paperwork done internationally, but that's about it. There's almost no union work anymore, and every once in a while they try to crack down on venues not paying union rates, and it's like, man, what are you doing? Yeah, that feels like a lot of what I've heard of people who are involved in unions. It's tough because like traditionally unions have been very important, right? And the work that they've done has been pretty important, but like that doesn't always translate in the way that it should to what like modern unions do. And so it's a really like complex problem, and it's one of those, and it's also like everything these days, suddenly incredibly political, right? So you mention unions and you get people on both sides just like screaming at each other, and it's like, as with a lot of things, the answer is kind of in there somewhere, you know, in the middle. So I always like to ask people who are involved with unions like how they feel about it, because it's a complicated issue. For sure. Kill as fast as you can. Okay, I like those instructions. Kill as fast as you can. Enemies are armed with live ammo. Mission ends when all targets are dead. This one sounds like it's going to be hard. This one sounds like I'm going to be locked into a room with a ton of guys with pistols and probably Uzis, and they're just going to, and I'm going to have to go, You take care of the signals and the crossings. Dude, that's an important job. Holy cow. Okay. I did not realize that's what you did. And you have answered a question for me, kind of, every time I pass a crossing. Which is just like, there's got to be somebody that takes care of this, right? Like, as important as it is, because if that crossing's not there, yeah, yikes. Car meet train, not good. Okay. So I assume you probably have like a route and stuff that you got. Okay, thank you. You've answered a logistical question for me, which is like somebody's got to be responsible for this. I assume you have like a turf or something, like an area that you're like responsible for, probably a schedule, I would think. That's cool. That's important work. I think they're very important and effective if they have a clear opponent in the form of some governing power for them to act as a check to. In our case, there's no boss for them to negotiate with. Yeah, that's a good point. It's almost like if there's no... that's kind of actually kind of a shocking, weird indictment of like humans in general, right? Like if we have a thing that we have to organize against... Like, that's just how we're wired as, like, people, right? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're against this person or thing. Okay, you can get people behind that. But then, if you don't have that, then it's just, everybody has, like, their own agendas, and it kind of falls apart. How many times have I been in situations where that's been the case? Humans, man. We got some issues. Everything's on a maintenance clock, and you have a territory. Cedar Falls to North Osage. Yeah, I know where Osage is. Yeah. Lifelong Iowegian here. I know where Osage is. Actually, see if I can find it. Since you're here, I found some really good Iowa-based content on the Iowa. Let's see. You'll get a kick out of this, I think. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, here we go. Pretend each town in Iowa is a person at a huge house party. What is each person doing? If you have some time, anybody can read this, but I think folks from Iowa will get a particular kick out of this. KR Jukum, there it is. Every person in Iowa is a person at a huge house party. What is each person doing? First comment, Ottumwa is in the basement doing meth with Marshalltown. I was like, yeah, probably true. Hyper-local content. Only union gigs that are left are musical theater and government. Oh, who respects musicians union? If you asked me to do the Avengers thing and I said, sorry, got to pay union rates or I can't do it, you're going to be like, no. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Welcome on in. Mr. Paul plays some games. How's things? How's stuff? You got an agenda full of stuff you got to do, or is your schedule a little... We're talking unions. Yeah. We got a couple of folks who are in unions, and I always like to ask how they feel about them. Organized labor. I think what I was saying, Paul, before you got here is, like, I always like to ask people who are in unions how they feel about them. I did not know you're in a union also, Paul. Because I think unions are one of those things where they're historically very important, but, like, the modern representation of a union is not always, I think, what people hope or want it to be. I know people who are in them and love them, and I know people who are in them and like, man, my union kind of stinks. So, Murph was talking about his, KR Jukum was talking about his. Okay, open the door. Open the door! Okay, this is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was worried this was going to be another pizza butt situation. By the way, Paul, I don't know if you heard me the other day, but I said when you're playing through this game, and it comes time to do the Pizza Butt the Third mission, watch out for it. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the pizza butt. Why can I not go through? Thank you. Man, this saber upgrade is really good. Holy cow. That guy just said, I'll kick you in the nuts. We cleared this room really fast, by the way. And that was the last room. Look at us go. We're the best. Your union is phenomenal, and it's a huge perk of your job relative to other places that could be. That's very good, actually. Most positive experience with a union. Ontario College's part-time union went on strike a few years ago. My college is technically not part of it, but shut down anyways. Because the school was the one canceling our classes and not us, we got paid for doing nothing for months. Then we all got a huge raise out of the strike. I mean, that's, that's not nothing. That's not nothing. Especially in the pandemic, it was super clear contrast between colleagues of mine at other places. Oh, that's big, actually. Well, and I can see that in the middle of a pandemic being a big plus. Got to do more work stuff. Have a great morning, all. Hey, thanks for dropping by, KV. Good to see you, as always. Perhaps we will have to play some Mortal Kombat pretty soon. Also, KR Jukum, I don't know if you're on the Discord. We got a lot of game and stuff happening on the Discord.
We would be honored if you would join us.
We would be honored if you would join us. I don't know if you're a Discord person or not, but got some cool folks there. Murph is there, Paul is there, KV's there. Playing some Halo tonight, as a matter of fact. Halo, have you heard of Halo Infinite? Now free to play? The campaign included with Game Pass, available everywhere on PC and any Xbox platform. Although Paul had a bad experience with Halo Infinite. Poor Paul. Everyone should try to become part of a union. That I mean, if you've got a positive experience with it, yeah. I mean, that's actually, like, so my line of work is obviously media, and specifically public media. And there has been an increasing move towards unionization in public media. There's actually quite a few public media shops that are starting to think about it. Actually, so, north of me, I'm here in Iowa. North of me, Minnesota Public Radio is huge. Minnesota is actually massive, and I think a lot of people don't actually understand how big Minnesota Public Radio is, because they also include American Public Media, which is this giant distribution platform for public media programming in the United States. They, I believe, are actually very, very close. Although I haven't checked on it in a while. There was a big movement a while ago, excuse me, to try to unionize them.
Why you come here, third rate man?
Yeah. Well, it's almost like any political process, right, Paul? The more good people you have in a union, the better chances you have of having a great board. Yeah. It's all about getting the people in charge of the union. The only pushback I would have against that, Paul, is I think sometimes there are some unions who represent like a movement or a type of labor that like has changed so fundamentally from like what it was when they started, that it can sometimes be really hard to reform that union to get it focused on the things that it should, to properly advocate for the people within their union. I know from firsthand experience, there are some unions very close to me, like geographically, who kind of suffer from that, where it's like there's a lot of things they should actually be focusing on to like help the members of their union and help fair labor, but they're sort of just too focused on like just making sure they stay a thing. And it's like, well, if you're relevant, you'll always be a thing. And I think sometimes that gets mistranslated. And unfortunately, I think the effect that has is I think that sometimes then leads to just a negative connotation of unions in general, right? It's sort of the one bad actor, spoiling it for everybody kind of thing. Again, I'm just a guy. That's just my observation. I don't know as much as somebody who would be in one, which is again why I always like to ask people how they feel about it. And I've heard many stories on either side of the fence. And Paul, if you have a great union that's doing good stuff and really watching out for you, that's like, to me, that's what it's all about. That's what they're supposed to be there for. Unions are a human construction, and like many things that we do, sometimes it's awesome, and sometimes it's, oh God, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're getting pretty deep on a Friday. How about look at us talking big things on a Friday? Proud of us. Look at this Foursquare ball right here. It was meant to be. We got to collect this. What is a Lavakov ball? Is that actually a thing? Or is that just a thing that this game has made up? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, union. Yeah, I think expectation plays a huge part of it for sure. Your union has to be good at collective bargaining. Yeah. So one thing that I only realized when I became an adult, and like not right away when I became an adult, is that the management of expectations is one of the most important things you can do in anything you do. Because like battling against anybody's expectations is just like massive, because it seems like everybody has their own hopes, dreams, fears, things that they want. And if those if you tell somebody something, but you're not super specific about how things are going to play out, and somebody sort of starts going off in a direction where they imagine something that's very far from what you're communicating, like that happens so much just in all different kinds of things. It happens in government, right? It happens in politics. It happens at work, with like work projects or things that are happening. I mean, it happens in the gaming industry, right? How many times have we looked at like gaming companies that like hype up a thing or tease up a thing, and then the player base like goes nuts and they're like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then it comes out and it's not what people imagined it to be. I know Murph is, I think, probably playing Cyberpunk right now. And Murph, I think we've had a conversation about how that's basically what happened to Cyberpunk, right? Like, because the game took so long to make and they talked about so much of what they wanted to be in the game, but not what was actually going to be in the game, it was sort of doomed to fail, you know, from the start. So managing expectations, always an important thing. One of the most important things you can do. It's actually one of the parts of, like, I have a background in public relations, which is part of my degree. And I really hate public relations, but I do believe that there's a part of public relations which is important. I don't want to diminish that. There's really good PR people and there's not so good PR people. I'm not a PR person, but I think one of the most important parts of PR is that, right? It's that management of expectations. You can do a lot if you can properly manage that. And they didn't follow the hype, and it's very much in line with their previous output. Yeah. They've got to get better at that. And I think it's honestly, Murph, it's the No Man's Sky thing all over again, right? It's Sean Murray being really excited about the game that he's making, but not thinking about, can I deliver this? And then everything suffers. Yes. I think CD Projekt Red is probably in a similar situation, where they're just like, we want to make this really cool thing. We think we can make this really cool thing. But that goes back to something I was talking about a couple of days ago, where it's like, I do honestly think the secret to success is make big plans, but don't tell anybody, but act on those plans like you told everybody. You know, right? You may not get 100% to where you were when you were cooking up your schemes, but you'll be motivated and you'll turn out something cool. I think had we not seen as much as we have seen of Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk launched, and it just kind of showed up, I think the public reaction to it would have been, yeah, they'll probably never do that again. Yeah. Well, and I also argue too, though, I think people like to say that transparency is setting yourself on fire, like I just did. But it's not. People like to say that transparency, just blanket statement, is a good thing. And I don't think that's always the case. I think honesty and proper amounts of transparency are important. But if you're also honest with somebody and you just say to them, we're working on a bunch of really cool stuff, I don't want to show you all of that cool stuff because we don't know if it's going to be in the game or not. That's the kind of transparency that people should focus on, not the look at all this cool stuff we're doing for this video game and then half of it gets cut because that's how video games work. That's like the wrong kind of transparency. Nothing like spending your Friday pumping gas. Rabbit, how you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you again. Good job finishing time. Hey, yo, Rabbit. Yo, Rabbit. Getting in on streams in the middle of rants today. Oh man, it's Friday. It must be a Friday thing, I guess. We're keyed up here this morning. Oh, we have enough money for the next battle. Okay. We have an upgraded beam saber. We have a lot of cash that we're going to dump almost immediately. We have a save station that is taking a dump. So we're going to go do that. And then I think we're going to see what happens. Not really interested in like hunting for all the Lamakov balls or whatever they are. The 4 square balls. That's what I think they are. Second stream in like 10 minutes. It's just one of the... Something about that Friday state of mind where people are just like, and another thing! And another thing! And then, damn it, I'm keyed up about this too! I think everybody's got that big weekend energy and they're not quite sure where to put it. That's me for sure. 100%. But, Rabbit, how you doing? Do you have any rants that you would like to? You know, we can just hand you the mic for a little while. This is now the Rabbit Show. Guys, Rabbit's got a lot of stuff. Rabbit's got some thoughts. Just pull up to that microphone and just start screaming. There's not enough cats on this stream! Okay, Arjukum, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm glad you were able to finally chat. I'm glad that worked out. I don't know how we fixed it for you, but yeah, you have a great one too. Hope everything works out. Hope you have a fantastic day. If you're going out doing your job, may all of your maintenance for those crossings go well. Hope it goes well. Phoenix Force 98. Well, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Twitch is telling me that this is your first time chatting. So, welcome in. There's Rabbit, what's something that really grinds your gears? We gotta know. We gotta know. But you have been here before. Oh, okay. But have you chatted before, or is Twitch lying to me? Because Twitch would never lie to me. Well, welcome in, and if you've decided to chat for the first time, welcome. And if you have chatted before and Twitch is lying to me, I apologize. Phoenix Force 98. How's your day going? We're doing sick wheelies. Doing sick wheelies. All right, should we do the number 3 boss fight? I feel like we probably should. Oh, you came here in a raid one time. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Man, raids are pretty fun for that. That's pretty great. Well, I'm glad you came back. It's always good when people return. We're just kind of hanging out casually. We're about ready to start casually murdering some people again. Some of us are ranting. I've definitely been ranting. We're trying to get Rabbit to rant. It sounds like it's happening. President and ministers also piss me off routinely. Okay, good, good. Yes, Rabbit. Yes. Let it flow through you. This game is fantastic, Phoenix Force. It's... I'm glad to hear that you like it as well. So Paul plays some games, who's been here in chat. He and I have a podcast together, and we're playing this for the podcast. So pretty soon we're going to record an episode about this game, and I will get to hear what his thoughts are. I'm a little nervous about it, because this is kind of one of those games that I really, really love, but I can also see somebody being like, man, I don't know. Exclamation point podcast. Look at Paul. Look at that. Look at that. It's a good podcast. Thank you, Rabbit. I appreciate that. It is, honestly, it has become one of the things that I look forward to the most. It is just an excuse to talk to a good friend, or sometimes friends, about really fun games. And it has become this thing that I absolutely love doing.
Big 3.
Yoga pants. Hello.
Yoga class.
Right. You go ahead and do that.
Thanks. Your next opponent is a witch. She lives in this abandoned place called Speed City.
A witch?
It's a witch.
Travis?
You know, casually.
Die, okay?
Your next opponent is a witch. Okay? Alright. I mean, I've already fought a guy who has a giant bomb with a brain in it, and then someone murdered that bomb with the brain in it and the guy with the bomb. Well, you know. Oh, wow. I did not know. Okay, okay. So now I'm genuinely curious, because the other thing that this podcast has taught me is that all opinions on video games are good opinions. Well, all opinions are valid. There are some people whose opinions I don't trust, but like Rabbit, you seem like somebody whose opinion I trust. You did not like The Messenger? I'm curious what you didn't like about it. I haven't played most of the games they talked about, so I've heard very few episodes. So Rabbit, did you know that now the first half of all of our episodes are spoiler free? That was my best anime. We have changed that. We should really put a marker in that. I don't remember which episode we changed that, but we started doing that specifically for that reason, because Scuba Saul, who is a fantastic friend of a lot of people here, also really likes the podcast, and he sometimes talks about it on his stream, which is incredibly generous of him. And I think Scuba listened to... What episode was it? He listened to one of the episodes, and he was like, there was a giant spoiler in the first few minutes. And I was like, well, that's the point. But then he got me thinking, I'm like, wait, Scuba's actually right. We should talk about more of the games without spoiler content, and then have the spoiler part of it. So the modern version of the podcast, and the way that it's like spoiler free, break, spoiler heavy, is largely due to Scuba Saul. Because he was right. We should have a conversation about the game before we get into spoiler territory. So sometimes you gotta listen to people. You gotta take people's advice. You gotta have some feedback. Okay, take the bus to meet the witch. She's got powerful magic, but you can kill her. Just come back alive. I will. But thank you for the kind words about the podcast. I appreciate that. It's it's really nice to put something out there and then hear people say like, oh, I actually really like that. Entrance to ranking 3 is now open. We gotta take the bus. All right, let's go get our bus ticket and go fight a witch. Let's go fight a witch. 1 second here. Okay. Do that. Oh. The first act of the game was brilliant. The second act I didn't really enjoy. By the second act, I mean when Redacted immediately dies. Yeah. But if that's what I'm thinking of, that's when the game kind of becomes what it is, though, right? That's the point where because, like, I guess without spoiling too much, which is what I did. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I get it. Yep. See, that, and that, I think, again, 100% valid. I had the opposite reaction to it, but I can see how I can see how somebody, like, if you were just in the mood.
Fuck you, you little prick.
What an intro. If you were just in the mood for a good, like, throwback retro action platformer, and then suddenly the game's like, also, we're this whole other thing, you're either on board with that or you're not. And I can see somebody getting to that and being like, you know what, no thanks, actually. I didn't really want that health plus, to be honest. I do want this trading card. Hey. Also, have we done any Star Wars, like, retconning or anything about how I've got a lightsaber? These dudes just have regular swords. Oh no. That guy broke my sword block? Have we established how these nerds are able to, like, sword block a lightsaber? Because they just... If this is just regular old steel, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, shenanigans. I don't think these blades are made out of cortosis. Which, by the way, for those of you keeping score, cortosis is the alloy that is lightsaber resistant. Although I think even Disney has retconned that, to be honest. I want to say what Mando's armor is made out of is also lightsaber resistant. Shoutouts to The Mandalorian. If nobody has watched it. Anybody watching Book of Boba Fett? I kind of want to watch Book of Boba Fett, but I've heard really mixed things. I've heard some people really like it, and then other people are like, ugh, Book of Boba Fett. Because I'm a person on the internet, I have somehow... It's impossible to completely avoid spoilers. And I've definitely seen some spoilers for Book of Boba Fett this season. And I'm like, well, wish I didn't know that, but okay. Oh, what the? I thought this was a cutscene. I'm chewing ice. You a-holes. Suddenly 2D platformer. Let's go. Okay, this is actually kind of cool, though. I like the fact that... What a game, what a game, what a game. Hey, get up, Travis! No, 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 no! Okay, somebody's gonna die. All of you are gonna die. There we go. Okay, there we go. Blood, blood, blood. There was just some dude on the floor just rolling around. Okay, this upgraded beam saber is actually really nice. It definitely takes out more chunks of damage. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else on this bus? How many people did we have on this bus? Okay, that's how they're getting it. All right. I was like, we logistically cannot fit any more bad guys on this bus. I don't think. They're crawling in from the dang winders. They're crawling in from the dang winders. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, this guy. This nerd. I think we're doing enough damage now where we don't even have to worry about dodging a lot of those beam boys. Alright, phone call time. It's time for plot. Everybody listen. Hello?
Travis, hello? Next up is a ranked match. Win and rank 3 is yours. Lose and you're sitting on the devil's lap. Did you have any sweet dreams? If you didn't dream about me, I'll fucking kill you, I swear. If I ever hear you say another woman's name in your sleep, you'll wake up the next morning with your joystick missing. Got it? Anyway, make sure you go to the bathroom first. And when you are ready, step inside. Now, Travis, don't be getting any funny ideas. Things between you and I have not changed one bit. You are still a loser. Nothing can change that. Honestly, where do you think you're heading? There are legions of more powerful opponents out there. Never forget that. Keep your feet on the ground, your head.
These phone calls are so weird.
I am 3,602,600,218% certain you will die. But trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
The Garden of Madness! Okay, so let's digest that phone call that we just got from our, I guess, girlfriend now? Are they a thing? Travis, if you ever say another woman's name in bed, I will permanently disfigure you in a way that you don't want to be disfigured. Don't forget to poop before battle. You're still a loser. You're going to die for sure. I don't think this is a healthy relationship. However, we really should poop. Isn't there a bathroom on the bus? Hello? Okay, fine. I'm gonna hope that there better be a porta potty at this stop. If I can't poop before the battle, we're gonna be in big trouble. This is apparently the next town over. Santa Debandoned. This town looks like it more got Santa destroyed than Santa Destroy. If I'm being totally honest. Hey, there's a cat here. There's a kitty cat. Bus stop Speed. Was that Speed City? Okay. There. Nobody panic. There is a place to poop. Nobody panic, anybody. Everybody be cool. Okay, I cannot punch this box, I guess. Okay, we beat the hardest boss in the game, the punch the trading card box right next to the porta potty. All right, now we can poop. 10 hours. Can you believe 10 hours of this video game? If I, from memory, was trying to recall how long this game was, I would say it was about 10 hours. Maybe less, actually. I did not remember it was this much of a video game. Okay, let's see what this boss is. I'm a little bit worried about this one.
Stay back! This one's mine! So back off! What?
But technically I'm here for the battle.
A cat? You frightened me for a second, kitty.
Master!
God damn!
I'm coming, Master!
Do not interfere! Don't do anything stupid! But I have nothing left to teach you! Then for the cup! Remember, lost
Holy crap!
Why are all men so freaking ignorant? They never learn, no matter
These
how
sequences
old
are incredible.
they never learn.
You are the third-ranked assassin? Bitch!
You were saying, Sonny?
I asked if you were ranked third.
What? What'd you say?
Oh god, here it comes
I
again.
said, are you the third-ranked assassin, Granny?
What? Say that again. See, I'm kind of hard of hearing. I can't hear much these days.
Are you ranked third?
Ah, this time I heard you. Yeah, I am. Okay, there. It's complete. That's right. Don't you see? Idiots. All men are. Why should I even bother killing you?
And that's why this game...
Even if you had 9 lives, it wouldn't be enough. Oh, I just love losers who don't care for their own lives.
What a video game. Okay, we're gonna have to dodge something real fast here, I think. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I think we just run and have to mash. She's gonna fire this giant beam at us, and I don't know if there's any way to like actually miss it. I'm gonna try to like be on this side, I guess. Yeah, it just goes right down the middle, and we just have to button mash. Okay. Also, I think that's taking a lot of our health. Holy crap. Hope the game is going well. Oh, KV, it's going so well. Okay. Hang on. There must be places to hide here. Okay. So we shouldn't be tanking all this damage. Okay, so I think what we're looking for then is... Hey, Jade Fox, how you doing? It's Burns, he's good at video games. I'm figuring it out. KV, you might have... There was a sequence that just happened that is one of the most... I mean, if you can see Rabbit's text there, this is amazing, holy shit. I think everybody was on the same page. Some of the, like, lead-in battles, or the lead-in cutscenes to these battles, are some of the best things I've ever seen. I forgot how good they were. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can do this. We can hide out here. We're just going to be a little conservative to start, okay? We're going to be a little conservative to start. Also, Synapse, I missed your comment here earlier. Anybody seen Raya the Last Dragon? Favorite line from it is the dragon saying, hello? 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 Worth watching? I should check it out. Is it on streaming? Can you stream it anywhere? Okay, yeah, we've got to hide in the rubble over here. It's Disney Plus. Okay, very cool. I've got the Disney Plus. I'll be honest, Disney Plus actually probably has most of the content on it that I really like to watch at this point. Netflix kind of used to be king of the ring, but there's not a lot on Netflix anymore. Basically between like Disney Plus and like HBO Max, like those are probably my two favorites right now. We'll be working and lurking. Absolutely. That is the whole point of the stream, my friend. Work and lurk away. Okay, this is what we're doing. All right, we just got to be cautious. We just got to be... Okay. She's just going to keep blasting away. I don't know if we can get to the next one here before she fires. I'm a little worried about this. Get there, get there, get there. Oh, oh boy. Whew. I think we better go this way. I think I'm a little screwed here. Oh, okay. Whew. No wonder she couldn't hear you. She's miles away. That wasn't a gag. No, get open! Oh, that was scary. In the cutscene, she was right. It was not just an act so she could deploy the cannon from Junin Harbor from Final Fantasy VII. There's dudes in here, oh no! Hey, 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 I'm fighting this other guy, if you would, please. Jade Fox, how you doing today? Hopefully things are going well for you. Good to see you, as always. Also, can we talk a little bit about this cannon that she has in her shopping cart? I have a few questions about the power source. Like, she clearly appears to have what is essentially unlimited power. Also, I would really love to be able to, like, if you could pick these guys up and toss them out there. Yeah, TGIF indeed. TGIF. I am of the generation where I used to watch TGIF on TV. I don't know if anybody remembers the, I believe it was ABC TGIF programming block, which featured Family Matters. Hard Same. Yup. There was also Step by Step, which unfortunately, like, I don't know if you remember Step by Step, that had like, what was it, Patrick Duffy? Patrick Duffy, like Suzanne Summers. But then also the guy who played Cody, their total jabroni, like, live-in cousin or something? Oh no, we're out here in the middle, that's bad. There we go. He's apparently awful. Like, just not a good human being. Oh, that cannon does damage them. Holy crap. Okay, we're going over this way. It appears we can get in here. We're gonna go in here. That got him. Yeah, he's like real bad news IRL. It's like very sad. I think that might have been, honestly, one of my first celebrities that I was like, oh no, somebody I like. Oh, no, 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 no. Somebody I like who's an awful person. Because, you know, I was a kid. I didn't know any better. Oh. Could not have been just a little bit further out. There we go. Okay, we need more health. Yeah, he was... Yeah, I think you're right. He lived in there. It was like a Chris Farley skit. Was this here the whole time? Could I have gone back here? Am I stupid? Oh no. If I watch a speed run of this, it's probably just people like, oh yeah, you can go back here, and it's fine. We're almost there. We're almost to the cannon. I think we have to tank this damage. I'm not sure. This might not be the way. Hang on. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to go a different way. This seems bad. This seems like we're dying. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we almost died. That man is being lewd? No, I'm just over here charging my beam saber. I don't know what you're talking about. Haven't you ever had to, you know, charge the beam saber? Wink. Nudge. The fact that if you play this with the Wii-style motion controls that you actually have to waggle while doing that is also pretty incredible. We're gonna take damage here. We're gonna take damage here. We're gonna take damage here. No, 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 no. Oh god, we have one spot of health. Yep, we're dead. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Now we're doing it again. So at the end there, I think what you have to do is you have to go through that side yard area. I was just trying to rush her, and I was not prepared for her to just completely blast the Omega cannon over and over and over and over again. Also, is there a shortcut back here? There's not a shortcut back here. It's Burnsy's bad at video games. Yes, it's Burnsy's very bad at video games. It's, listen, we're here for the deep philosophical conversations about unionized labor and rants, right? We're not here for gameplay. Get good, Strimma. Get good. Okay. Because you told me to, I will get good. What I simply needed to hear were those words. Everybody needs someone in their ear ready to whisper, get good. I think we missed the cycle. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. So, you know, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Okay, now we're going. Getting a little greedy, getting a little greedy, getting a little greedy. Door open, please. Thank you. Okay. So I wonder if on the left-hand side here, this is the area I'd like to get into. Because I think this is the one that opens way up that can take us up there. Nope, it just taunts us. We can make it to the next door. I believe. I believe we can make it to the next door. We did it. Okay. No, 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 they knocked us back out! Oh, no! Oh. Okay, I was very worried there for a second. Okay, we're gonna fight with our back to the giant beam. Guys, if you could not do that, that would be really cool. Guys? Okay, you know what? You know what? You're both just very bad boys. Okay. That took more of my health than I hoped it might. I hope that when I get up there that I hope this is the boss fight. Like if I actually have to fight a boss after this, she might have just worn me down. Okay, we're going over here for the free health. We've got to be getting close. I think the problem is we went to the neighboring town for this boss battle. I think she's all the way back over here in Santa Destroy. Nope, get in. Nope, get in. There we go.
What a pain!
Okay, we can do this. We know what to do. Oh, actually, also, last time I died again. I have no idea. The cloud of smoke. Yeah, just poof. A lot of the, like, this game may not be, like, visually impressive, obviously, because it's a Wii title from way back when. But, like, the specific choices that they made to add a little extra something are pretty great in this. Not gonna lie. Oh. Are we back at full health? Is it possible? Yes. They were annihilated. I think we got too greedy here again. I think we got too greedy. We're getting in. Woo. We did not get too greedy. We probably were too greedy, but we were rewarded for being too greedy, which is why everybody always is too greedy when it comes to video games. Also, we could just spam the attack on that guy. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Spider, welcome back. Welcome back. We are fighting a lady who has a giant world-ending beam weapon in her shopping cart. So, you know, about how it goes. How it goes with you? A spider in space. How did your, did you get the interview, done? Is interview complete? I hope. And I hope it went well. Interview is done. Now we gotta figure out where the hell we're supposed to go. Did we make it? We didn't make it. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. How? Okay, we're doing the same mistakes again. Crap. What am I supposed to do? Video game, what am I supposed to do? Oh, no, 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 not like this. Not like this. Okay. This encounter is just punishing me for trying to run at her. It gives you enough hope. There's a way to go on one of the sides. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I wonder if I have to run to the opposite side. That's kind of what I'm currently thinking. The good news is we're going to have a little more health than we had last time, even though I made effectively the same mistake. So, thank you, Rabbit. If you see it, call it out, because I assume it's there. Yeah, Spider's moving on up. No, 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 man. Hey, 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 not cool, not cool. Oh. We punished that guy. Yeah, the packing. See, when we moved, I at least had my wife to help me. Yeah, well, in games to play, that's the most important part. I could get a lot more packing done if it weren't for all these games that I gotta play. I think the worst part, Spider, is when you have to pack up, when you have games to play, and then you have to pack up the thing that plays the games. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, this is where we got to last time. This is where I rushed her. Okay. Let's just see if we can see around the corner here. I don't see a way in like on this side, so there must be something on the other side. I think maybe straight that way. Does that look right? There's nothing. There's nothing here. What do I do? There's a big problem. Can we go? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we do. We knock this down. Okay. Whew. They're my children. I can't pack up the video games. I can't pack up the consoles. We broke it. Yes. Not so tough without your cannon, are you? Okay, hang on. Let me charge up. Okay. Whew. Alright, now we can just casually stroll towards the old witch and see what happens. If there's going to be a horrendous boss fight here, or if this was the horrendous boss fight. That's how I charge up too. Yeah, fuck this cannon.
Pretty good, boy.
Damn right. I'm an apprentice of the master.
Thunder Liu. He was a good man, and I hope one day you'll be as good as he was.
Count on it.
A little present for you.
Yeah, this is it. Boss fight done.
And good night.
Okay. Easy game. The Resident Evil 8 vampire lady really let herself go. Oh no, it's vampire mommy. Well, now she's dead. Oh man. See? Yeah, Jade Fox, is this character growth? Is that what this is? See, he can do it. Oh, do we get... Hang on. Obtain the Japanese katana. Please give to Dr. Naomi. I believe this is the katana saber.
Sweet.
Probably our old master's saber. Is this character development? Did we get a... We didn't get a... Okay. There's just a head hanging out here. No big deal. Okay. Here we go.
Congratulations. You are officially ranked 3rd.
God.
Only 2 more to go.
It is really cool how they all die.
Well, that's a good question. Which is worse? Body without a head or head without a body? They're both equally terrifying for different reasons, because the body without the head is like, who was this? And the head without the body is, oh my god, this was so-and-so, right? Heads are lighter, so body's too heavy to move around. See? Practicality. There you go. Synapse, you're always thinking. Always thinking. Holy cow. Holy cow. Well, let's poop, obviously. After that, that was a lot of running. Travis has clearly got to poop. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Answer our voicemail.
Hi, this is Diane from Beefhead Videos. This is just a reminder for you to return one of our videos. It's titled 69 Techniques to Improve Your Lovemaking. It's overdue by 2 weeks. Be sure to return it to us soon.
You know the drill. Go get him.
So, the commitment to the bit on the answering machine is so fantastic, because every time there's a gag about the video store, and then every time the message from the people from the Assassins Association gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And it's definitely that Henry guy. Now that you've played this for a while, how you feeling about it? I love this game, Spider. This is actually, so I've cheated a little bit. I've actually played this game before. This is one that I recommended to Paul to play, but I haven't played since it came out like 16 years ago. But I had forgotten almost everything about it, and it's great. It's so good. Like, I really, 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 really love this game. Like, really, really, really. It's so... Like, it's just so messed up, but like in all the right ways. I don't know. It's it is a game that is not afraid to commit itself to what it's doing. But that said, I think I'm gonna have to call it probably there, because I've got an appointment I got to get to in about 45 minutes, so I got to get ready. Yeah, I really want to play the second one now. I've not played either 2 or 3, and that's what I want to do. In the future. I don't know if I'm going to play those on stream or not. You know what I'm going to do? Let's raid into... I don't know if you guys know who P-Soup is, but P-Soup is playing UN Squadron, and she's pretty cool. She runs a pretty cool retro stream, and I think she is back in time for the raid. You're back just in time. We're going to go say hi to P-Soup. There's underscores in the title, so I got to be careful there. P... Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Yeah, it was good to see everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I might stream this weekend, but if not, watch the Discord, or I'm definitely going to do some more streams in the morning in the future. So yeah, let's see. What do we have here? This I'm a really good professional streamer. I got all my stuff together. Hang on. We had... Who all was here today? You guys were all here today. Rabbit was here. Murph was here. Murph was first. Jade Fox, good to see you. Synapse, good to see you. Spider, glad to hear that your interview hopefully went super well. KV was here. We had our friendo Phoenix Force 98 drop by before. Paul was here. Manly Fish Bro with the sub. Thank you very much. Guys, hang on for some channel points if you like. Let's raid into P-Soup and say... Let's do... our raid call should be Greg Gates raid. If you've played UN Squadron, you know what that is. If you haven't, you'll see what that is. I don't know if she's playing Greg Gates or not, but we'll go say hi to P-Soup. I will see you guys out there. Halo tonight on the Discord. Did I get the old lady? We got the old lady. We got her, Rabbit. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later. Bye-bye.